Hello everyone, hope you're having a wonderful day. So for this video, to start off the year, we're going to be doing the tournament for the worst, now in air quotations, of 2020. So this is very subjective, so I just gotta say this right off the bat. Doesn't mean that every single part of that bay, that component, is horrible. Could just be it was disappointing, doesn't perform too well, one of the parts really sucked, or minimal reasons. To briefly go over choices, Hyperion Burn bursts very easily, Ragnaruk, pretty much the same thing, Lucifer sucks against rights, Death was a really bad stock combo. First Uranus, technically not a release, but the stock combo that they kept on pushing on us was 1D Wheel Mobius, that sucks, bursts easy. Tempest had charged metal. The stock kind of sucked. Helios just, I guess been the chipped or whatever. Yeah, no, stock was not the best for Helios. Abyss, the stock was not the best. For Hasbro, Command was hollowed out. Pro Series Valtryek, teeth are easy to break. Judgment Joker Hasbro, no rubber, and hollowed. Dusk Balkesh, hollowed. Spear Dullahan, weak slopes. Apocalypse, weak slopes. Lord Spryzen, hollowed out, and I think possibly weak slopes. And Engaard, the same as Cho-Z Valtryek. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to be trying to see. So at the end of it, we're going to see which bay gets the redemption at the end and manages to redeem itself. I do hope that we don't have any lackluster releases, or in that case, parts. With that being said, we'll get started. Okay, well this was really bad luck of pairing. I did randomize it. It is Hyperion Burn versus Glide. Wow, it is hilarious. It is hilarious that they both burst at the same time. Probably was like one of them first, but I'm just gonna call that a double burst for the first round. I think we're trying to illustrate the point. Like, yeah, Glide, it gave us 1S, it gave us Wheel, so that was really good. Revolve's like, it's not really, actually, Revolve's fine. Alright, there you go. Diabolos versus Variant. Wow, first round to Diabolos. Kind of thought Diabolos would just outspin, but I guess not. Yeah, Variant was like the worst. If not the worst, one of the worst sparking rings. GD's good for opposite spin, same with Mobius though. Yeah, keep in mind though, it's very nitpicky for the reasons for picking all these bays, so. Next up, first Uranus versus Tempest Dragon. And would you look at that. Next up we have Abyss versus Helios. I did actually give Abyss Glaive, so I guess we'll keep it. Actually, Abyss should Abyss still win? Yeah, Abyss has 1S, but I don't know. Because I'm thinking about the disc and everything, and now the chassis of 1B. So I'm not that sure. Yeah, I'm just gonna, first round I'll just call it as a draw, even if it wasn't. We'll try the second round. Yeah, King was just not a good ring. Really wasn't. Like, I probably at first, maybe King had potential. There's nothing else, but okay, that's Abyss. Maybe I'm just gonna give that to Abyss. But like the Abyss ring, I think is like, it's whatever. I don't think Abyss is that. I would say Abyss is probably better than King. Probably. But, yeah, really, Abyss just suffers because of the 5 disc. Yeah, and Fusion. Probably wasn't the best choice of tip. Which really is a shame for TT, because I don't know why for the manga, they, like, okay, Death Sides are getting high Excel dash, fine, because it had Excel before. Why would Diabolos get fusion and merge dash? Why couldn't they do, like, generate and bullet dash? Like, yeah, generate and bullet dash. They should have. They should have. Good advances. Okay, next up, it's Hyperion Burn versus Death Diabolos. Okay, I'm just gonna count that as a, because I'm pretty sure it went, I'll just count that as a KO for the first round. If I have to count the bounce backs, we're gonna be here debating on all the rounds. Yeah, either way, that was Diabolos' point. All right, so. Wow. Okay. Let's try Abyss versus Tempest. First round goes to Abyss. I think Abyss might actually beat Dragon. Wow. Well, I mean, now we see why I put Dragon. All right, next up is Diabolos versus Hype. So if Hyperion Burn wins, it's gonna be very difficult for Hasbro. If it's Diabolos, Hasbro's gonna have a good chance. Oh God. No, don't tell me. Don't tell me Abyss is gonna win. No, probably not, because Abyss shouldn't have more stamina, right? Yeah, okay. Okay, first round is to Hyperion. Okay, as long as Hyperion does not decide to burst. Oh, hey! The burst on Diabolos. Okay. Well, it's gonna be a very tough road for Hasbro. Hyperion Burn advantage, meaning it is the best of the world. Okay, now we're gonna be doing the Hasbro side. We got Pro Series Cho-Z Valtryek and Command Dragon. Command just because it's Command is hollow, and plus Ignition dash H is the weak spring. Yeah, this is really just for the teeth. I mean, the Blitz Disc is still very good to pick up for, so, you know, there are positives, obviously. Maybe it'll be Command that wins, I don't. Next up, it is Joka versus Dusk Balkesh. And actually, I really do like Orbital, so. Yeah, usually just because the fact that Dusk is hollowed. It should still be Joker. Should. Yeah, there you go. All right, Spear versus Apocalypse. Oh, it's actually funny because this is the set Apocalypse comes in, so it should win actually, and it does not. So Lord Spryzen and who do we have? Pro Series Engaard. Pro Series is just there because again, you know, teeth wear. And fun fact, Lord Spryzen's in left, so it's either a burst and Engaard wins or Spryzen wins. I don't even think because it's Pro Series, it will be able to win Quest. Wow, you see? Well, easy win for Hypersphere. Okay, come on, Lord Spryzen. Who's gonna win? Come on, come on. All right, there you go, Lord Spryzen. Dusk Balkesh against Cho-Z Valtryek. So Cho-Z Valtryek's gotta win. Because if Cho-Z Valtryek doesn't win, I don't think any one of these will be able to put up a match against Hyperion Burn. But I'm expecting that Balkesh is able to pull it off and, you know, outspin it. So let's see. I'm just a little bit worried. That's why I was very hesitant. First round. So technically, Balkesh should probably win if it manages to hit Valtryek and outspin it, but if this happens, I mean, this is in Hypersphere turf, so, you know, still pretty fair for the Hypersphere. Should Balkesh have more stamina? I don't know. I'm actually wondering this. Should it? I guess it does. Well, how about that? Yeah, pushed in one of the stoppers, too. Alright, well. As long as Cho-Z doesn't get a burst, this goes to Balkesh. Well, we have Spear versus Lord, so either way, whoever wins this goes up against Balkesh, so let's just, I'm gonna keep Lord in left and I'll switch it to other spin against Balkesh. All right, first round. So I believe in Lord to advance. I think Lord should advance. Yeah, Lord should be advancing, because I don't expect Spear to somehow win. Okay, well, if it waits in the corner, then yeah, I guess it does indeed win somehow. It's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be like 1-1, and we're gonna be like, oh my god, who's gonna win? And then after it's Lord or something. It would be funny if Lord advances all the way to the final. It is in the finals. I'm honestly having more hope for Balkesh than anything. Okay, well, it's Spear, so. Oh god. Oh, really good hit from Lord. Oh, and it might be a repeat of the previous round. It's gonna say, wow, is Lord gonna get eliminated and it's Spear? That's gonna be weird. Don't. No, just come on, give it to Lord. Give it to Lord Spryzen. What is it? All right, Lord Spryzen. Let's actually keep Lord at left at the start. First to 3. So this battle's gonna be first to 3. So whoever is the first. Okay, first one is Balkesh. Advances. So Balkesh is 1 point. So because this is a pure Hypersphere battle, should be, just a guess, using the Hypersphere Stadium. See, I never understood this with Hypersphere. The whole idea is that they're supposed to like traverse through the stadium. Wouldn't like that little, shouldn't they kind of, they really should have just made this area kind of like more, you see, that's the idea. You saw it move. It should have been more down because it would have allowed it to actually, the base to go down. Wow, it's still Balkesh. Okay, maybe we put Lord in right now. So Lord has a chance. We're gonna put it in right spin, so no one says, "Oh, you didn't put Lord in right spin, and that would have changed everything." Okay, fair enough. It did change. Lord got that point. Alright, so it's, wow. Alright, so now this is literally, it's Balkesh or it's Lord. It's Balkesh or it's Lord. Alright, take your bets. Lord Spryzen! Okay, see? See? That's why we did right spin. So that means that Lord Spryzen managed to surpass all the ones deemed unworthy and advances to the final. Wow. That's Lord Spryzen, man. That's crazy. Out of all the bays. So that means our final battle is gonna be Lord Spryzen versus Hyperion Burn. First to 5 points, and whoever loses is the worst, because it tried to redeem itself, but it couldn't. And whoever wins is redeemed and is now just okay. It's not the best, just okay. I don't know. Someone in the comments has to make some long-winded essay for how it works. Let's get started though. First to 5, and I'm not. Whoever's last base standing. Dude, it would be so funny if Lord Spryzen wins it. Oh my god, the TT fans will kill me. They'll make up some excuse. And I'm just gonna give that one to Hyperion. I'm very confident it was Hyperion. So it's 1-0 right now. I'm gonna give it to I'm gonna give it to Hyperion. Now the reason why I'm saying this, okay, now it's Lord Spryzen, because I think it's a draw, but then after you gotta remember the Hypersphere bays roll when they finish spinning, and now it's 2-all. So really, Lord Spryzen is just taking advantage because there's pockets. It is somehow 2-all. Yeah, okay, here's what's happening. Okay, yeah, that was Hyperion. Okay, it's 3-2. What's happening is that Lord Spryzen's doing this, but you see that? You see when it's stopping, it's actually rolling too. So it makes it look like it's spinning more than it is. 3-2. Oh. I think Spryzen didn't want me to pick it up there for a second. Okay, it's still 3-2, so Hyperion Burn can still win this. I said last one standing, so I mean, it's got points. It's gotten this far. Okay, that's clearly Hyperion. It is 4-2. Come on, let's see you put up a fight. It's 4-2, who gets it? Hyperion Burn, meaning that Lord's the worst, or I don't know. I guess Hyperion Burn has redeemed itself and is now no longer in the worst. It's now in the okay. It's not really the worst, but it's not really the best section. Mid. I don't know. I have no idea. Yeah, this was really fun to do. Please take no offense. You know, it was just fun to do. Check out actually the best too. There's also I didn't want to put like Lucifer at the end because I thought that, okay, that'd be 3 bays of lane, 3 bays. I thought he'd be pushing it. That's why I get 2-2. Like Diabolos 2-2, you know, you get the idea, you get the idea. Anyways, I want to say thank you all for watching. Hope we have an amazing 2021. And yeah, hope the releases are gonna be alright this year. Anyways, bye.